Okay, welcome back to the Dally M Awards. And next up, the next positional award we have, of course, is the wingers. And to not only present the wingers, but also the setters, it's my pleasure to introduce one of the great personalities we've had in rugby league. A very nice guy indeed. He played in 1937, 1938 for Australia. Jack Reardon. Jack, 3 tests against England, 1 against France. What was it like playing? What was it? Was it as tough then as it is now, or was it tougher?
I reckon it was tougher.
Well, I guess you'd have to say that. We're about to tell us about wingers, Jack. There's been some great wingers in our time. What were some of the players, some of the top wingers around in your day? Obviously, they were good. They were playing outside you.
Well, no, one bloke that played outside, and he scored 11 tries in 3 matches. And but the best winger I've ever seen, well, 2 best wingers, Brian Carlson and Len Dawson. But Len Dawson was before Brian Carlson. They only lasted about 2 years.
And that was enough?
Well, war came.
Oh, well, that's a fair reason to stop, I guess. OK, Jack, at this stage we might introduce to you the 3 finalists for the wing position. Here's the first one coming up, Gary Thompson from South.
Ball out Sully's way. On the bounce to Ryan. Spencer, Astle. Astle gives it out now to Alan Power with room to move, juggles it. Out to Mick Reardon. Reardon back inside, and that was forward also, but Thompson gets away with this one. Back inside to Power. Power back to Thompson, and Thompson will go in for try number 3.
Finalist number 2 is Terry Butler from Wynnum Manly.
On it goes to coming through there, Batiste sends it away this time, and going in on the corner will be Butler.
And finally, Wayne Challis from South.
Harry. Lumbie. Meninga. Quick one to Challis. Has got a ton of speed.
Okay, there you have the 3 finalists. $200 cheque from Gerlock, and also a special plaque for our winner of the Best Winger Award, and it is Jack Reardon. The winner is Jack Reardon.
Gary Thompson.
Gary Thompson is out. Gary, if you'd just like to drop in here, you've been a couple of years in A-grade with South, but I think you started with one of the satellite clubs, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I started with South Snow.
So you started there and you're in pretty hot company now.
Oh, yes, for a good side.
Good side. I'm sure you are. Well, you're in the grand final. You've got to be a good side. What about this week now? You've got a bit of a job on your hands?
We've got a job on our hands, but I think we've got the team there to reproduce the goods that we produced last year. We've got good club president, good coach, good players, and a good sponsor.
So everything's pretty good?
Yes, we're looking sweet.
Okay. Well, after grand final time, there's $200 there from Gerlock for you to have a celebratory drink with. Congratulations, Gary. Gary Thompson.
The Channel O Dally M Awards are named after Herbert Henry Dally Messenger, a former rugby union champ. It was because of Dally that the game of rugby league became established here in 1908. Dally dominated football so much early this century that rugby league may never have been recognised had he not decided to switch codes. Dally signed for a guaranteed $300 to join a tour of New Zealand, which was to eventually lead to an English tour. The English were impressed by Dally's skills, and he was there again in 1907 with Australia's first kangaroo tour. He rattled up 155 points on that tour, a record which stood until 1933. Dally Messenger died in 1959 at the age of 76, and is still recognised as the master, a league legend.